Hi everyone, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for Ask Miko Anything. So funny, right? I want you guys to understand this. Like you see me come on here every single day, going on Facebook Live, and you see this cheerful, this happy energy that I just radiate out. And this is true. Like this is absolutely authentic, and there's nothing fake about the way that I show up with you guys. But I want to kind of just remind you, like, I am also a human being. Like, I also have the day-to-day, problems that show up. And I'll give you an example. So yesterday, I was about to bring my car back into the garage, and I noticed, this huge, I don't know anything about cars, but, at the front of my front bumper, at the bottom, there's this, plastic flap that was just, pretty much fell down, touching the floor. And I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't hit anything. I didn't remember bumping into anything, but my car was just falling apart. And instantly I felt that urge to get into this fearful mode, this anxiety, this thinking about, oh my gosh, it's going to take me time, it's going to take me money to fix this. Instantly I caught my human mind trying to go down that path. And then it was even starting to bother me, when I was going to bed, I couldn't shake off this new problem that showed up in my life. And I just want to kind of let you guys know, I also go through these challenges. I also have things that show up where I'm not always super positive, right? But it's about how I handle those situations when they show up. What do I do when these emotions come up, right? What do I do when these day-to-day life challenges come my way? It's all about the skill set. It's all about the tools. So what I did was just really step back, all the way back, to look at the bigger picture and to re-ground myself, and to not be so laser focused on the one thing that wasn't working in my life, and to remember everything around me that I can appreciate. So that's one way that I was starting to shift my energy. But anyways, that's not really my point, right? So my point is that throughout the day, there are so many things that come up, maybe a memory of the past, or something that we're looking at, on social media, someone says something. There are just so many things that come up throughout the day that would just close our hearts in a way that we feel tensions in our chest, in our bodies, in our shoulders. We feel tensed up, because that's actually our energy flow, that divine connection. We're all energy, right? That source of energy within us has been squeezed shut, that we are not connected anymore. And our heart center is one of the most powerful centers in our body, where we let the flow of the energy to come through. We have an infinite stream of energy that comes from within, right? It's not coming from things like sleeping or eating. There's an amazing example that Michael Singer mentioned in his book, The Untethered Soul. He said that, you guys ever gone through a breakup when your heart is just broken, you're so depressed, you have literally no energy to do anything, right? You may stay in bed all day, you may want to eat ice cream all day, but then if you get a text from your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, instantly you feel your energy is back, and you're just jumping out of bed, and you're ready. How do you explain that, right? How do you explain that? And that's just because we have a stream of energy inside of us that we can either let it flow or squeeze it shut. And that center, that where the energy comes from, where it flows through, is through your heart center. So every day, really pay so close attention to be aware if you are closing or opening your heart, right? Do you let little things that show up, what people say about you, what's happening on the news, close your heart in a way that shut off all your energy source, right? So if any of you guys are throughout the day just feeling a lack of motivation, and even though you know exactly where you're at right now in your life, you're not super happy about, but and you want to make a change, but somehow you just don't have that drive, you don't have that motivation to get going, because you're feeling lethargic, and you just don't have that motivation. And that's because consistently over time you've been just squeezing shut your energy flow that's coming within you. And you do that by saying no to your heart, saying no to what your heart wants you to do, right? Like you're saying no to that energy flow. Like that's how you close it off. And you also like, basically like how I'll kind of give you guys more practical ideas of what I mean by opening and closing the heart. So like when you open your heart, how it feels like, it's like, just put your hands on your heart, right, over your heart, and truly feel joy, feel love, feel enthusiasm, feel exhilaration. Like those feelings, you can feel that right here and right now. You can generate those feelings, right? Put your hand over your heart and just feel joy. What does joy feels like? What does love feel like, right? What does appreciation feels like? Like that's when you can feel those emotions, you are opening your heart. When you're closing your heart, you feel tension, you feel tightness, you feel like you're literally contracting, you feel stressed out, you feel anxiety, you feel depression, you feel anger. Like that's what closing the heart means. And if you guys know, like the word emotion just means that energy in motion. Like your whole body is made of energy, and the energy is like moving at a different frequency. And those like closed off emotions are vibrating at a lower frequency, like the anger, the frustration. But when you're vibrating at a higher frequency, that's when you're in love, that's when you're in appreciation, gratitude, and all of those things. So like that gives you a better picture. So really like the first step, guys, I always say this, is like awareness is the key. Awareness is the key, right? Like pay so close attention throughout your day. How do you feel, right? Like I just gave you an example of what happened with my car. Like right now I'm out and about because I just dropped it off to get it fixed. And I just felt this tremendous sense of appreciation that I have this amazing mechanic that can just instantly, like I literally just called him and I'll be like, are you open? And then he said yes. And then I was able to like drop off my car within like 20 minutes, and now like it's all taken care of. Like I just feel so much appreciation. Like I could be sitting here right now feeling my heart closed off, thinking like, oh my gosh, how much money am I gonna spend? Why is this happening to me? Being in the victim mode. Like it's all about a choice. Like it's all about a choice. What are you gonna feel, right? Are you gonna open your heart, or are you gonna close it? And that's a choice that you get to make. So, you know, one thing you gotta make a firm commitment to live your life, to like really not let anything, absolutely nothing, to close your hearts over. And that's a commitment that you got to make, right? Continuously to just stay in this good feeling. And I'm not saying like to not honor like frustration when those come up, like absolutely. And side note, it's so windy today, guys. Like it's the lunar eclipse, I think. I think it has to do with the lunar eclipse. But anyways, I hope this was helpful. Let me know what's landing for you guys. Meredith, let it flow. Yeah, absolutely. Like, and that's like the energy that it's gonna be healing for your physical body. It's gonna be healing for like an emotion, and that energy is contagious. Like you guys see me super like light up all the time, like super happy, and that's because like I'm connected to that stream of energy consistently, and I am radiating that out to you guys, and you all have access to that same stream of energy. It's all within you. It's in your heart. You just gotta open that up. All right, guys, so that's all I want to share with you. I'm gonna go back to really just taking a nice walk. It's such a beautiful day today, and just connecting with the space around me. So I'm sending so much love to you from my heart, and I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. I'll see you for Rise and Shine on Monday morning, and take good care of you, and I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Oh, Meredith, I'm so glad. And I will talk to you soon about what we're doing. All right, guys, everyone else, thank you. Talk to you soon.